Now, he's one of the kind folks in the county that puts on live music for the rest of us to enjoy. Not just to enjoy, but also to join in on. His acoustic night at the Oak in Crick has gathered a loyal and growing following in the last 20 months. He's John Kemsley. Nice to see you, John. Thanks for coming in again.
Hey,
you started off wondering if people would come. Build and they will come. That's how it's turned out, isn't it?
Yes, certainly. There's now a steady sort of core of 15-odd people wanting to perform. That's the problem. Juggling, everybody wants a slot. And then a couple of months ago, we had 50 people in the room. So
wow.
It's really... And there's a lot of banter and a lot of fun.
It's live entertainment, really, from and for the community. And most from the Crick and the surrounding villages.
Yes, certainly. It's all local. Sort of West Haddon is probably the furthest out.
You need your Japs. Don't need to come from West Haddon to Crick. Get your air miles.
Oh, well, I'm Yelvertoft, so I have to be a bit careful about talking about Crick, don't I?
I love Yelvertoft. There's a fantastic painter. There's paintings of animals, pets in Yelvertoft.
Yes.
Very, very gifted.
Yes. There actually, yes, there's somebody also in Claycoton as well who sings at the Royal Oak.
And I'm guessing it's singing and guitar. They would be the most popular medium, would they?
Well, probably, but there's also, I play banjo, there's melodeon, harmonica, keyboards, so a big variety of music.
We had a lovely guitarist on yesterday. He's a concert guitarist and he will play classical guitar, play Spanish guitar, all kinds. And I was saying, does it follow that if you can play the guitar, you can play the banjo, the ukulele and all that kind of stuff? Because I'd love to do a bit of banjo picking. I'd love it.
I think it suffers from the point that if you've got good at an instrument, you're then probably starting out scratch on something else and it won't sound as good and you can quite often be put off. But if you persevere and you play an instrument, you've got some of the skills already.
And you've got some sympathetic neighbours. Or in a detached property.
Yes,
okay.
Yes.
So when is it? It's not every night, is it?
No,
it's every month you do it?
It's every month. It's the second Thursday in the Royal Oak at Crick. It starts around about 8 o'clock.
So we're doing it tonight, yeah?
It's tonight, yes, tonight. And I already know there's a load of people that have got some Christmas stuff together. It's going to be quite a job for me to juggle performance.
Are you MC?
Yes, I am.
Host everything?
Yes, I am. For my sins, I am.
Yeah. And are the numbers growing? You say you have 50 people. And that's a lot, isn't it?
It is.
On a Thursday.
It is. It certainly is. It was... say the month before last. I mean, we can, if there's only a dozen or so of us, we still have a great time.
Yeah.
But
the more the merrier, though.
But
isn't it, really?
Yes, that's right. And there's quite a few people coming, hearing about it, and we relaxed more and said, oh well, if we don't get a big audience, it doesn't really matter.
No.
And then if you don't try too hard, people start coming along and have a great time.
That's been the ethos of my broadcasting career all through my life. If I only have 2 people listening, so what? I'll carry on. You've got to do it for yourself. I always think if you do it for yourself, if you entertain yourself, then other people will pick up on it.
That's right.
They pick up on the vibe, don't they?
Yes, that's right.
And now there's this CD. Now, tell me the story of this, because we've spoken to other people from Guilsborough School who are going on this same expedition.
Oh, right.
And they're all doing their own fundraising.
Yes.
This is the son of some performers on a Thursday night, isn't it?
It certainly is. This is Guy, who's going on the trip. Will be 16 when he goes on the trip.
That's why he's not in today, because he's at school.
He's at school, yes. And his mum and dad sing at the Royal Oak. His dad's very much into his music, and has created a recording studio in his cellar.
Fantastic.
And he's got a wonderful setup down there, and wanted to do something and get a recording done. This is the first recording that they've done. And so the suggestion was that it should be people from the Royal Oak who would then donate some money to have a recording made under really nice kit, and that then the CD could go for sale, also for funds towards Guy's trip to Bolivia, which is... which are going to be sort of life-changing for him, and also,
amazing, yeah. And he's trying to put back into the community. They're going to the poorer communities.
They're going to sit, yes, at La Paz. They will spend a week in La Paz with the street children, and it can't be anything but brilliant for the children.
And of course, that comes at a price. To go out there, he has to raise £3,500.
He does, and that's also the challenge to all of these children who are going on this trip. So with using his dad's equipment. Guy, in fact, has done all the engineering.
He was down in the cellar on the controls.
He was. He's taken a very hands-on, active role. It's not, it's Guy who's done it. A lovely lad.
And this CD, if you go in tonight, for instance, you're going to have this on sale there.
Yes, the CD will be on sale tonight. It's £10 a CD. But it's also. Shall I give an email for that? Yeah. Probably the best contact email is. I'm looking on my sheet of paper.
It's
well.hill.studio at btinternet.com.
That's what you want. I'll do that again in just a second. There's a phone number too. If you'd like to support Guy, who's 15, goes to Guilsborough School, and he's going to have this expedition to Bolivia in the summer of next year. And the CD is 22 tracks from the local performers. If you like your live music, just go down tonight, and you can find this there down at the Royal Oak in Crick. And you've got about 15 different performers on here?
It's 19 actually.
19, is it? They are, and they're all very good. Very good.
It's quite. Everybody on it's so pleased with how it's turned out.
You're on there. You're Uncle John, aren't you?
I am Uncle John on there. Yes, playing banjo.
On your band?
Well, actually, I'm playing banjo, guitar, jug, and various other bits of instruments. It's all multi-tracked. It was great fun.
I bet it was.
It was great fun doing it.
Well, listen, the number, if you fancy getting a copy of Go Guy Go, it's 01788 822 944. 01788 822 944. And there are people from Crick, from Guilsborough, from West Haddon, surrounding villages, who you may know are on here. And the email address again to contact the Fisher family, it's well.hill.studio at btinternet.com. Those are dots. well.hill.studio at btinternet.com. And on here, some traditional songs. There's some Dylan on there. There's some David Gates on there. And we're going to do a Peter Gabriel song.
Yeah, that would be good. This
is Annie and the Applettes. It's Annie, Guy, and David. This is David Fisher.
Yes,
Guy's
it is.
dad.
Yes.
And Jacqui. Who's Jacqui?
Jacqui is Jacqui Gridley, who lives in the village, Yelvertoft, and who it's got a lovely voice. She's actually a singing and piano teacher.
Is that right? So she knows what she's doing then?
She certainly does. Certainly does.
Number again, if you would like a copy of the Go Guy Go CD to support Guy Fisher, it's 01788 822 944 and well.hill.studio at btinternet.com. The acoustic nights are the second Thursday of every month. So you're going to do one in January, yeah?
Yes. I should also say, actually, the Annie is Guy's sister as well.
Fisher. Very good. Okay.
So, let's not leave Annie out of that.
And what time's it start tonight?
8 o'clock.
8 tonight. Okay. And this is Solsbury Hill from the CD. It's nice to see you again. I'm glad things are going so well. It's a couple of years, is it?
It is just a couple of years, and it's going really well. It's great fun.
Okay. Nice to see you, John. Thank you very much. Why is that not working? There you are.
Eagle flew out of the night. He was so
I'm thinking Peter Gabriel would approve of that whole idea behind that kind of thing. It's a great night, I think, that they do down at the Royal Oak in Crick. A, it's a lovely pub. It's very nice. And B, fine music from people in our community just going along, taking an instrument. You can go yourself tonight. If you can play an instrument, take your maracas. No point hiding them from public gaze. It's tonight, then, at the Royal Oak in Crick, and that CD is available from one more time. Guy's mum, Alison, 01788 822 944 or well.hill.studio at btinternet.com. All right, some rock and roll on the way. The Bobby and Brian, Mr. Davro, Mr. Fortuna from